Hi everyone, Casey here from Home Quarters, and in today's episode of BlkBuster, we are featuring One North Eden. So stay tuned to the end to check out why One North Eden is 82% sold on the first day. So let's check it out. Before we head into the show gallery proper, do stay tuned to part 2 of this BlkBuster series where we dive deep into the numbers and find out if investing in One North Eden is truly worth it. So without further ado, welcome to One North Eden. One North Eden. So what does One North Eden stand for? Of course, One North is the location itself. Eden is meaning delightful place. So much like the name suggests, One North Eden looks to become that vibrant, delightful place for all the residents and tenants and owners and everybody else in the region. Here we are at the show model of One North Eden, the first mixed-use development after 14 years in the One North region. As you come into and look at the entrance itself, you have a grand arrival courtyard and also a cascading waterfall feature right at the entrance. I think if let's say you are into feng shui, this is actually something good for the whole development, but of course aesthetically wise it is beautiful as well. So we don't see cascading waterfall in many developments, and One North Eden will be one of them. Right, coming into the space here, of course if you do not want to head straight into the unit and just want to chill out at the entrance, you can do so in the main arrival lobby and on the left and also on the right of the entrance. We have 165 units in total, 2 towers, Tower 1 and also Tower 2 of 13th floor and also 15th floor. Coming over on this corner of the development, we have an outdoor fitness zone that is available to the public, and on the second floor, a cantilever gym. Coming over on this side, of course, you can see that there is a sheltered walkway, meaning that if let's say you or your tenants love to take walks in the early morning or late at night, they can do a walk around One North Eden itself because it is fully sheltered, even though it is raining or under bright sunlight. So on the second floor itself, we have all the main facility. Of course, we have the 50 meters lap pool and some of the island decks, akin to some Bali resort style. You could definitely suntan on those island decks. We have a function room, changing room in here. You just want to chill out, take advantage of all the outdoor furnitures. You can do that as well with your guests. Also, if let's say you have some guests coming over to visit you, we have 2 pavilions specifically used for barbecue, right, just next to the pool itself. So if you and your guests would like to barbecue and have a dip right under the scorching hot sun, you could do that on the facility deck itself. Coming over on this side, you can see that there is actually 6 different restaurant, commercial and retail shops available just downstairs, right? That is why it is a mixed-use development. So if let's say it is really raining or very hot that you do not want to go out to grab some lunch or dinner, you could definitely utilize this mixed-use development, retail and restaurant, to fulfill your daily needs. Right, coming over on this corner as well, we are standing on a site area of close to 62,000 square feet of land. Not super huge like all the mega development, but I think just enough in this area to fulfill most of your needs if you do stay here or your tenant do stay here, right? So of course, this is One North Eden where we completed one round around the development. Talking about amenities and location, One North Eden is a sellout because it is in between One North MRT station and also Buona Vista MRT station. It links you right to Circle Line and also East-West Line, which is two of the most popular lines in Singapore, with the Green Line heading from west to east of Singapore and the Circle Line going through most of the tenant pool in Singapore as well, right? So with this means that development in the region enjoy a very high rental yield rate and will remain high in years to come. And of course, we are right in the center of the Buona Vista Business District, where we are near Biopolis, Fusionopolis and also Mediapolis. Alright, for education-wise, parents of school-going children will be delighted to know that within 1 km of One North Eden, we have Fairfield Methodist Primary School. Within 2 km, we have the famous Henry Park Primary School and also Newtown Primary School. Of course, education institution is not lacking here in the One North region, ranging from, of course, we have just said primary school. Secondary school, we have the famous Crescent Girls School, Fairfield Methodist Secondary School, among others. Right, for junior college, we of course have ACJC just next door. And also for tertiary education, we have the famous National University of Singapore just right here as well. Alright, we talk about shopping mall around here, right? We have the Rochester Mall and also Star Vista just right next to Buona Vista, which is within walking distance from One North Eden. So shopping, dining, entertainment, you could find it just right here in the One North region. Let's head over to transportation. Being so close proximity to Buona Vista MRT station, of course, we can utilize the East-West line that will bring you to Jurong East. Buona Vista is a commercial area. Of course, we go further towards the east side. We have City Hall, Raffles Place, Tanjong Pagar, where we describe it as a central business district. Further down to the east, we have Paya Lebar Commercial District, and further down, we also have Tampines Regional Centre, and you head all the way to the east, we have Changi Airport. Right, so if let's say you are not utilizing the MRT network too much because you do drive, you'll be delighted to know that Ayer Rajah Expressway, AYE, is just a few steps away from One North region, where you go down to Central Business District very quickly, just within 5 to 10 minutes away by driving. And also for a weekend of chill and nights out, we can go over to Sentosa. Alright, the property developer for One North Eden is TID Private Limited. For long-time property hunters, investors out there, you will be no stranger to this name because it is a joint venture between Hong Leong Holding Group and also Mitsui Fudosan, right? It's a Japanese corporation, right? These two Singapore-Japanese joint venture actually created TID, and they have a long-standing track record that includes St. Regis Hotel and Oceanfront at Sentosa. Alright, one of the cool and interesting features that One North Eden have is that on Tower 1, on the 11th floor, we do have a visual sky garden. It is sort of a lookout area throughout the entire greater One North region, and also there are trees there, just a little mix of life up on the edge at 11th floor. Check out what the penthouse owner will enjoy opening up their window and look at every day. Right now we are at the 2-bedroom plus study layout, 786 square feet. We are walking through the kitchen area, dining area, living area. I want to draw your attention here to the study area, which the developer have actually tastefully done. Right, coming into the study area, you can see that it's good enough space to put in a study table and also a small little bed here in case you need that recharge and boost when you're on the computer for the entire day. Of course, this study area also comes with a full-length window here, so it will be bright and breezy when you open up the window. You can also adopt what the developer has done is that they have actually made it a hinge wall over here. Right, so if you are not using this area for a study, you can actually enlarge the entire space and put in a dining area here as well. Alright, so this 2-bedroom is a typical straight-through layout. From the door, you have the kitchen, the dining area, living, and also on the balcony. Right, so nothing super special, but I think the study is definitely something special here. Right, the common bedroom is here, definitely good enough space for a queen-size bed, half-length window because the AC latch is just right outside. Your wardrobe, AC, and floor already provided by the developer. Coming into the common bathroom itself, quality finishing by TID. This is a lighter finish, of course. I do like the lighter fittings. Then you can see that they spare no expense and also installed a wall-hung WC here. Right, coming over on this side, we have the crown jewel, which is the master bedroom here in the 2-bedder. Right, definitely good enough space for a king-size bed. Full-length window, right? If you push it out all the way over on the other side, you can put in, of course, a bedside table. Also, there are enough space for a dressing table or a full-on study table inside the master bedroom. Coming into the master bathroom, we can see that everything has already all been done up for you, and I do love a cool rain shower to end the day. So do you like this 2-bedroom layout? But unfortunately, this layout has been completely sold out on the first day of launch. Of course, on the first day, it has 82% of the development has been completely sold out. So to avoid disappointment, just like this layout in 1 North Eden, do call us at home quarters. My name is Casey at 8809-2889, where we bring you to the latest, newest new launch in Singapore or post-launch project if you do desire. Here we are at a 4-bedroom, 1399 square feet. You do still have the opportunity to own one of these. We have a private foyer area coming into the unit, and also on this side we have a home shelter that typically will be used as a utility storage area. Right, coming into the kitchen itself, we are first up, we have a dry kitchen concept. So if let's say you do enjoy hosting, this would be the perfect place to do it. Right, this is the wet kitchen itself. We have a half height kitchen, so if you really want to, you want to do it as a open kitchen, you could definitely hang down half the wall over here. But of course, sticking to the original developer design, we have a closed up and closed kitchen with a window over here. So if you are doing heavy cooking, you are be able to do it here as well. Washer dryer provision is over here. Right, so good size. We have a full oven, hood and hob. Of course, all the kitchen appliances that is inbuilt will be given to you. One interesting thing here is that we have a beautiful pull-out island kitchenette over here. So if let's say you do enjoy baking and need an additional space just beside the sink or just beside the cooker hob, you can actually utilize this space for. Even if nothing else, you just want to place your red wine or your whiskey while you are enjoying your cooking, you could do it here as well. Coming out of the kitchen itself, we have a beautiful, good space, living and dining area. It has to be because it is a 4-bedder here in 1 North Eden. I do love the landscape layout of this living and dining. Of course, if you are like me that love the balcony space, you will love that it stretches all the way across from the living to the dining. So if you want to, you can zip track the whole place out and extend and enlarge your living and dining through to the balcony. Of course, this is a penthouse layout here in the show gallery. So as you look up, you can see that it comes with a huge 4.5 meter ceiling, which you can dangle your beautiful chandelier on here. Alright, so this is bathroom 3. It's super interesting. You know why? As you walk through into the bathroom itself, we come into our study area. So I myself wouldn't put in a study area here. What I will do is that convert this entire space into a walk-in wardrobe. Let's check out the bedrooms. Yeah, so on my right side here, we have 2 common bedroom that is of similar size. Definitely queen size bed is enough to be put in there. Wardrobe, AC, flooring has been done up for you. Both have full-length window. Focusing on this side, this is the common bedroom that has a Jack and Jill access to the common bathroom over here. Unfortunately, this is just a half-length window, but this is special in the fact that it is linked directly to the common bathrooms, and this can then be served as a common junior master bedroom if let's say your in-laws or your parents are coming over to stay over. So coming into the master bedroom, which is I am the most interested to show you guys, is that look at this space. Right, it has one of the most intriguing, interesting layout of the master bedroom here. You are able to put in a king-size bed. Right, it has full-length mirror not on one side but on 2 sides. So if let's say you open up all the casement window, you are able to let cross ventilation, wind to come in, making this entire room very bright and very breezy. Definitely enough space just right in front here to put in your dressing table and also a small study table as well. So if you think that 2 panel or window full length is an overkill here in the master bedroom, get ready to be wowed, because I'm showing you that there is another casement window right here. And check out this bathroom. Right, so it has enough countertop space for your plethora of skincare regime and product availability to be put on the counter. And of course, it comes with window and a rain shower. So how do you guys like this 4-bedroom layout? I do love it myself. So do remember to subscribe down below for more content such as this. So while you're at it, do follow us on Instagram and also like us on Facebook because we push out exclusive content on each of these channel, and more importantly, join us at homequarters.com.sg where there is an editorial tab to let you know more about property, market, and the knowledge that you need to have as a real estate investor and home owner. And so lastly, remember, call Home Quarters and start packing. And on the second floor, a cantilever gym overlooking